suscríbete y dale me gusta.
¡Suscríbete!
¡Te estoy dando en adopción!
Hola Luna, tengo 6 suscriptores.
No me importan tus suscriptores. ¡Sal de aquí!
Hola, Amada. Vi tus videos.
He visto todos tus videos.
¿Hablas en serio?
Solo estaba bromeando. Nunca me suscribiría a tu canal.
Yo tampoco.
Solo te quedan 10 segundos de vida.
Estuve tan cerca de ser la persona con más suscriptores del mundo.
Dale like y suscríbete para ver la parte 2.
And boosts creativity. That's why the most successful people often create outdoor sanctuaries. A thriving garden equals a thriving mind. Here's the part nobody talks about. Your home can attract or repel opportunities. Ever notice how some homes feel magnetic, while others feel heavy? That's not just design, that's energy alignment. A neglected space creates mental resistance. A harmonious, intentional space opens doors from better relationships to financial growth. So how do you flip your home from energy drain to light fuel? Start with declutter therapy. Remove 10 items today. Add one symbol of growth, a plant, a vision board, or art that inspires. Reorganize your entrance. It's your home's first handshake with the world. Use light and color intentionally. They're the fastest mood shifters. When you shift your space, you shift your life trajectory. Your home isn't just where you sleep, it's programming your mind. Every single day. Make it your life, not your enemy. Comment below. What's one thing in your home you'll change today to shift your energy? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join our community for more rare insights where psychology, design, and lifestyle meet only here on Meditation Therapy.
But I do know this. I want every chapter of my story to be with you. Emma's eyes softened, and she leaned her head on his shoulder. Then let's promise, she whispered, that no matter what happens, we'll always find our way back to this tree. The wind rustled the branches as if the oak itself had blessed their vow. And beneath its timeless shade, 2 hearts beat as one, certain that their love was strong enough to last.
Welcome back to Meditation Therapy, where we inspire you to create spaces that feel like home. Today we're sharing 10 powerful home and garden hacks that not only save you money, but also give your space a stylish and modern edge. Let's start with the garden. Did you know that planting perennials instead of seasonal flowers can cut your gardening costs in half? They return year after year, saving you money and keeping your yard colorful. Second, try repurposing old furniture for outdoor use. A wooden ladder can become a rustic plant stand, or a crate can be transformed into a garden storage box. Creative reuse adds character and saves cash. Number 3, install a rain barrel system. Collecting rainwater can lower your water bill while keeping your garden green, especially during dry months. Fourth, replace outdated light bulbs with LED garden and indoor lighting. They last longer, use less energy, and create beautiful, cozy spaces. Fifth, use mirrors strategically inside your home. A large mirror opposite a window instantly brightens and makes a room look larger without expensive renovations. 6, create vertical gardens using wall planters. This is perfect for small spaces, urban apartments, or anyone who wants lush greenery without losing floor space. 7th, upgrade your home entryway with budget-friendly DIY changes. A new welcome mat, a fresh coat of paint on the front door, or potted plants. These details make a big impact. 8th, switch to removable wallpaper. It's affordable, easy to apply, and instantly transforms plain walls into statement pieces. 9th, repurpose your kitchen scraps. Eggshells and coffee grounds make excellent natural fertilizers, boosting plant growth without buying expensive chemicals. And finally, declutter. Clean, organized homes are proven to increase perceived value and reduce stress levels. Less clutter means more space for life. So there you have it, 10 home and garden hacks that save money while boosting style. Which one will you try first? Drop a comment below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more inspiration here on Meditation Therapy. Welcome back to Meditation Therapy. Today we're flipping the script and talking about 5 common mistakes homeowners make that actually lower their property's value. If you want to protect your investment and keep your home market ready, listen closely. Mistake number 1. Neglecting curb appeal. Overgrown lawns, chipped paint, or broken fences give the impression of poor maintenance, and buyers notice it immediately. Number 2. Outdated kitchens and bathrooms. These are the most important rooms in any home valuation. Old appliances, poor lighting, and dated tiles can drive down your asking price significantly. Number 3. Ignoring energy efficiency. Buyers today look for homes with double-pane windows, proper insulation, and modern hook systems. If your home lacks these, you risk losing serious value. Number 4. Too much personalization. While your bright purple accent wall might feel cozy, buyers often prefer neutral tones that allow them to imagine their own style in the space. And number 5. Clutter and poor staging. A messy home not only feels smaller, but also suggests a lack of care. Simple staging, organization, and deep cleaning can make your home instantly more appealing. By avoiding these 5 mistakes, you'll not only maintain, but potentially increase your home's value over time. Which mistake surprised you most? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to Meditation Therapy for more practical home and garden advice.
Most people think of their home and garden as just a place to live. But what if I told you your surroundings are actually shaping your mood, your habits, and even your success in life? Today, I'll reveal how the psychology of your space can transform not just your home, but your mind. Your home is a mirror of your mind. Cluttered corners often reflect cluttered thoughts. Neglected gardens often mirror neglect and personal growth. On the other hand, bright, well-designed spaces boost creativity, motivation, and even confidence. That's why interior designers and psychologists agree design is therapy. A garden is more than plants, it's a living meditation space. Studies show spending just 15 minutes in greenery reduces stress by up to 70%. Imagine turning even the smallest balcony into a sanctuary that heals your body and mind every single day. Did you know buyers judge your home's value in the first 7 seconds? That first glance of your front yard, your walkway, your entrance sets the tone for whether they see your home as worthy or forgettable. The same goes for guests, and even you. Every time you walk in, your space speaks before you do. So, how do you use this psychology to your advantage? Clear one corner a day to free mental space. Add one plant to boost oxygen and calm. Use warm lighting to create instant comfort. Rearrange furniture to improve energy flow, what designers call spatial harmony. Small, intentional changes lead to massive shifts in both value and well-being. Your home and garden aren't just walls and soil, they're the stage of your life. Treat them with intention, and they'll give you back peace, health, and even prosperity. Tell me in the comments, which part of your home reflects your current state of mind? If you found value here, hit that subscribe button and join me for more unique insights that blend psychology, design, and lifestyle only here on Meditation Therapy.
Ponemos agua en el frasco hasta que la mitad inferior del carozo quede en contacto con ella. Hecho esto, dejamos los frascos en interiores con clima templado cálido, muy buena iluminación natural, y de esto va a depender en gran parte su brote y posterior desarrollo. Como decíamos, ponemos agua en el frasco hasta que la mitad inferior del carozo quede en contacto con ella. Hecho esto, como decíamos, ponemos agua en el frasco hasta que la mitad inferior del carozo quede en contacto con ella. Hecho esto, dejamos los frascos en interiores con clima templado cálido, muy buena iluminación natural, y de esto va a depender en gran parte su brote y posterior desarrollo.
your blossoms drooping in the dawn. Hold too tight, they're barely holding on. Just loosen up, let the roots be free, and watch them wake with a smile at sunrise. See, give the morning sun water deep once a week. Feel the garden glow, hear the petals speak. Vibrant leaves will dance, blooming all anew. Try it yourself and see the magic through. More flowers, more life. La la la. Are your blossoms drooping in the dawn? So too tight they're barely holding on. Just loosen up, let the roots be free, and watch them wake with a smile at sunrise. See, give the morning sun water deep once a week. Feel the garden glow, hear the petals speak. Vibrant leaves will dance, blooming all anew. Try it yourself and see the magic through. More flowers, more life. La la la. Are your blossoms drooping in the dawn? So too tight they're barely holding on. Just loosen up, let the roots be free, and watch them wake with a smile at sunrise. See, give the morning sun water deep once a week. Feel the garden glow, hear the petals speak. Vibrant leaves will dance, blooming all anew. Try it yourself and see the magic through. More flowers, more life. La la la. Are your blossoms drooping in the dawn? So too tight they're barely holding on. Just loosen up, let the roots be free, and watch them wake.
Luminosa y con jardín listo para vivir.
¿Sabes qué? Podríamos desayunar aquí todos los días.
Y lo mejor, precio increíble.
Casa no es solo un hogar, es una inversión en tu futuro. Con amplios espacios, jardín trasero privado acabado, luz accesible y financiamiento disponible. ¿No esperas más?
Cuenta con amplios espacios, un jardín encantador y una sala luminosa. El lugar perfecto para disfrutar y crear recuerdos inolvidables.
Cuenta con amplios espacios, un jardín encantador y una sala luminosa. El lugar perfecto para disfrutar y crear recuerdos inolvidables.
Con espacios modernos, cocina elegante y un jardín perfecto para la familia. Un lugar donde la comodidad y la tranquilidad se encuentran. Con espacios modernos, cocina elegante y un jardín perfecto para la familia. Un lugar donde la comodidad y la tranquilidad se encuentran.
Con amplias habitaciones, una cocina moderna y un jardín lleno de vida. La casa perfecta para ti y tu familia.
Esta es la casa de tus sueños, espaciosa, luminosa y lista para mudarte hoy. Imagina tu vida aquí,